Ramana Maharishi said that trying to reform the world without knowing oneself is like covering the world with leather to avoid the pain of walking on stones and thorns. It is much simpler to wear shoes. I see a lot of young people joining organizations and activism groups when they are just fresh out of the college. They've just gathered some knowledge from the books, reading ideologies, beliefs of other authors. And then they come to this conclusion that the world needs saving. But the problem is that how do we know that we are even capable of changing the world? How do we bring an order outside when there is a disorder within us? This whole idea of changing the others and getting them to agree on my viewpoint is violence. It is built on a great contradiction. Because the very existence of the other becomes a threat to my survival. So you must conform to my views, to my ideas, my beliefs. Only then I get along with you, otherwise you are my enemy. And this is the problem of mind, the conflicted mind that creates divisions, disharmony, unrest. Who does the world need saving from? It is only the humans which are destroying the planet. Every other creature is just doing what it's designed to do. But humans have this grand plan of saving the earth. There's nothing going to happen to the earth. It's what's going to happen is going to happen to human beings only. We have become so destructive that not only are we destroying the planet, we are also destroying ourselves. There are so many challenges of air pollution, water pollution, human trafficking, child labor, environmental degradation. So many challenges out there. And everybody, every organization is hell-bent on this idea that they must change, that a change has to be forced on people. So they form a group, the group emerges, and the group becomes violent. And then the original cause is lost because you become the very thing that you are fighting. So Ramana Maharishi says it's much easier to wear shoes. Be a light unto yourself. You forget about others. Just light your own lamp. Just see what is happening here within you. and there won't be a need to change the other. There won't be a need to get other people to agree with me, because then I am at peace, which is my natural state. So if I light my lamp, I spread my radiance, and if each one of us do that, then all there is light. So it is much easier to look at yourself than trying to change others. And see where this contradiction is coming from, where this unrest is coming from. Yes, there are problems in the world, and yes, there should be a voice. But the voice is not to force the change on others, but to allow them to think and understand the nature of the problem. Once the problem is exposed, the solution automatically comes around. And it is much easier. We cannot solve a problem from the same consciousness that created it. There has to be a broader perspective, the bird's eye view, to understand what the problem is, because we can see other people's blind spot, but we are oblivious to our own blind spots. It is very easy to pick an individual and tell them that you have this bias, you have that bias, you don't know this, you don't know that. But it is very difficult to look at yourself and ask yourself that what is my problem? Why am I so restless? Others can see our blind spot, but we cannot see ours. Therefore, we get hooked on to ideologies and we go out to change the world. And in that doership of trying to change the world, we completely destroy the possibility of any change happening within us. And that is how our conflict, our restlessness increases, and there is no possibility of peace. Ramana Maharishi says that what is destined will happen. No matter what, you cannot do anything about it. So why not be still?